Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Gemini spiritual, I'm sorry, Path of Life, spiritual gifts, and passionate purpose message for February 2024. I hope that this finds you and your family well. I hope that your holidays were well, and that you had a wonderful time full of beautiful memories. Um, I appreciate the support you've given me in 2023, and I ask if you desire to please continue to for 2024. Let's go ahead and get into it, Gemini. We're going to start off with your tarot messages first. This is from the Rosy Future Tarot. Center energy, all in the challenge here. We have the Hermit, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So this is after going within, determining what's going to make you happy, cutting out the things that you need to so that you can be stable moving forward. Now, King of Swords and both King of Pentacles, so you're rising to the occasion, or these are perhaps people in your life that represent the King of Swords or the King of Pentacles. It means stability. It means cutting out things that no longer serve you. But I'm giving you the interpretation that I got when I picked those cards up. Crowning energy, we have the Eight of Wands, so communication coming in after a period of waiting. So you've got some messages coming in. Maybe perhaps this is why you are waiting. Undermining energy, collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles. Are you not wanting to collaborate? Are you needing to work with a group when maybe you prefer working by yourself? Or has there been some kind of collaboration behind the scenes that you're not aware of? That's another energy coming through. We have in what led up to this, also in the challenge, Knight of Wands. So a passionate opportunity. I love this imagery because this is somebody coming in on a on a on a scooter. So this is funny because it makes me think that this maybe took a while, but this is judgment. This is a divine intervention. This is a call to do something. So maybe this person coming in on the scooter was slow because they didn't want to heed the call. This could be you being slow because you don't want to heed the call. The imagery is hilarious to me. In the outcome, we've got the challenge. In the challenge, the High Priestess. So intuition here. Are you paying attention to your intuition? Is that going to be challenging as you get all of this communication? That kind of stuff. So let's see what else we get because it's interesting reading for you, Gemini. Okay, so the Path of Light messages we have for you, quite a few are in the reverse. So that tells me we're not paying attention, or we're too busy, or not wanting to deal with something, because I don't normally get this many cards in the reverse like this. So let's take a look. I'm going to have to turn these upright so I can tell you what they are. But again, the majorities were in the reverse. The first one, we have the mind and meditation. So this is telling me that, you are not taking time out for you to take care of you at this time. You are perhaps caught up in overthinking, caught up in a lot of chores, because you see the line full of clothes here. This could be a lot of things on your plate. Too busy to meditate, too busy to quiet the mind, right? Let's go ahead and move on. Next, we have the self, also in the reverse. So again, remember I said not taking care of you, not doing what you need to do for you, also in the reverse. Maybe more worried about your responsibilities, obligations you have to other people. That's why you don't want to collaborate, or something along those lines is coming through here. Now, this came in the upright. So you're wanting this inner freedom. You're wanting to come out of this hole. Okay, you're wanting to come out of this, obligation, this overwhelmed feeling, too much on your plate kind of thing. You're wanting to come out of that because that's in the upright. Now the rest are all in the challenge as well, in the reverse rather. The heart. So are you not dealing with anything that comes from the heart? Are you not dealing with the pain in your heart? Are you not wanting to have love at this time? A lot of questions there. So I leave that to you to answer. Also in the reverse, an instrument of divine will. Are you not wanting to answer the call is what comes through here. Are you not willing to be the instrument that Spirit wants to use at this time? And I just want to caution you with that. When you don't want to be used, but Spirit wants to use you, you're going to be used. Okay, that's all I'm going to say on that, and I'm going to keep it moving. And then we have aim at God. To me, this is that spiritual connection with God. This is the I get a couple of messages here. I get the womb here. Are you supposed to be creating something? Are you supposed to be growing something, some spiritual gift? Are you supposed to be doing something that you're not doing, is all I keep getting. And you're not having that connection with spirit at this time. And that, I'm going to say, is going to bring you a tower if you keep on not listening. So I caution you with that. Now, we're going to move into the Lantern Oracle. The first one we have here is renewal, number 27. Recognition begins with decay. So this is, to me, this is about letting the old things fall away, okay? Allowing for this renewal to take place. But that's only going to take place when you have aligned yourself to it, right? Allowing it to happen, right? And I see a lot in the reverse over here, and a lot in the challenge over here, and that's telling me you're resisting something right now. So I'm just going to say that again. What spirit wants, spirit gets. That's all I'm going to say, and I'll move on. Next, we have wisdom in play. It says, this is in the challenge. It says, our intuition knows more than we do. So are you not trusting your intuition? Again, in the challenge and the outcome position here, that tells me there's a lot of resistance going on here, Gemini. So what's up, right? What's going on? Why are you resisting? Next, we have creative power. Remember, I said you were meant to be creating something here. You are meant to be pregnant, carrying something, right? It says here, release your alchemical energy into the world, right? That's that birthing process, not literally a birth process, just an idea, a creative process, a new passionate idea that you probably may know what I'm talking about, but you're not wanting to partake. You're not wanting to bring it to fruition. But again, you've been called. That's in the challenge in the past here. So here we have strength of vulnerability, the power at the root of a perceived weakness. So maybe you are perceiving vulnerability as a weakness, and that's why you have the heart also in reverse too. Maybe you don't want to open your heart. Maybe you're afraid of getting hurt again. These are all things that are coming through as I'm talking this through. So we've got sharing here. Again, that's what that collaboration here. There is giving in receiving and receiving in giving. So this is reciprocity. So in order to get, you have to give, and vice versa. So, again, I keep getting love in here for some reason. So I'm just going to put that out there. Again, you're calling that, spirit has a calling on you to do something. Are you resisting that? I'm going to say yes because of the cards I see. And then the last one, we have confusion. It says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses away through the uncertainty. So this is where maybe you are going through a confusing time for you now, and so you really don't know which path to take. You don't really know what to do, and that's why you're also being encouraged to go within. Renewal, yeah, it's hard to shed an old skin. It's hard to leave the old behind. It's hard to release things that we've had for our whole entire lifetime that we've identified with, just to find out that that's not really who we are at all. So maybe you're going through that as well. And so really, really, self-care, nurturing is really, really advised at this time. Going within, spending time with spirit, having trust and faith in spirit at this time, all of that is really encouraged for your Gemini. Let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We're going to step into your gifts now. And this is, most of these decks, yeah, I would say these two, the Passionate Purpose, which is from Midnight Oracle, and the Mystic Pathway Spiritual Gifts deck, that is from Mystic Blue Moon Tarot. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what we have. I'm going to put these down so I can focus on these. Excuse me. So first we have aura reading. It says perceive and understand the colors and vibrations of auras for deeper understanding. So perhaps when you get around people, you can see auras, and so therefore you know their true intentions based on the colors of their auras. And next we have mirror, the gift of reflecting back to others their own inner truths and potential. So this is powerful to be a mirror, because that means you probably trigger a lot of people too. And that's probably hard to do as well, because when you trigger people, you also get the reaction of when people are triggered too. So you have to have a tough skin, because you have to understand that you being the mirror for them is really about helping others to grow and move beyond these hurts and these things that need to be healed. And that's a huge thing to have to be, right, is a mirror for someone constantly. So maybe that's why you don't want to collaborate, you don't want to be around other people. Okay, next we have discernment. Says the ability to distinguish between good, evil, truth, and or deception. Again, along with that mirror, along with that or, all of this is working together to give you these gifts, right? In the challenge, we have death warning, the ability to sense or receive warnings or premonitions about impending deaths or life threatening situations. Again, I could see how that could be something you're definitely resisting because you don't want to be the bearer of bad news, nor do you want to see these things. But you've been given this gift for a reason, and it could be to perhaps provide those warnings to people, right? So that they can change their behavior perhaps by you being the mirror, by you seeing the or and other things, to perhaps change the behavior so that this doesn't come to fruition. I don't know. It's just an idea. Now we have lucid dreaming. This is the ability to become aware and control one's dreams, often used for spiritual exploration. So you could have lucid dreaming occurring, or this is a gift that's trying to come in, and perhaps maybe that's causing your confusion, especially if it's happening while you're trying to sleep. You don't know what's going on, kind of thing. So really, really, getting in touch with spirit is really going to help give you some answers. Ask your spiritual team to come in and assist you, give you understanding, give you clarity, give you peace, give you rest if that's what you need as well. We've got dream telepathy. Here we go. So we've got a lot of dreaming here, right? We've got the ability to telepathically communicate with another person through dreams. So again, there's somebody on the other side that you're communicating with. This could be other entities. This could be you maybe a loved one. This could be even your twin if you have a twin out there, because a lot of telepathic communication happens with your twin too. But if it's not a love interest, it could be someone else who is equally important to you. We've got mediumship here, communicating with spirits or entities from the spirit world. We just sort of talked about that. And then we have three more in the challenge. We have fortunate, the gift of attracting positive opportunities and blessings effortlessly. So this is about stepping into the power of the feminine, relaxing and releasing, letting things come to you, not going after things. We have moon goddess, a deep connection and affinity with the energies and cycles of the moon, often associated with feminine spirituality, just like we said. So you could be very in tune or be able to use those moon cycles to release and to bring in, draw to you the things that you desire as well. So look into that. Then we got another card of telepathy. So we've had 1, 2, we've had lucid dreaming, dream telepathy, and then regular telepathy. So a lot of telepathy energy for you. The ability to communicate thoughts or feelings directly from mind to mind without using words. So this could be somebody who you're very close to, and you don't even have to finish your sentence because they already know what you're going to say, kind of thing. That's that kind of connection. Or they can tell you what you were just thinking and vice versa. Very, very deep connection there. Now we're going to move into your passion of purpose messages, and all came in the upright here. So the first one we have is showcaser. You display several spiritual talents to inspire others to uncover their gifts. Spiritual teacher, guru, performer, magician. So the gifts that you have are meant to help others to be inspired to use theirs. Okay, and again, that's that mirror kind of thing, right? We aspire to be like those we see, right? Liberator, you set people free from ideas, beliefs, and situations that oppress them. Law, educator, life coach, therapist, and rehabilitator. Excuse me. Next, we have channeler. Yeah, this is you getting those messages from spirit. You impart divine guidance and information from higher beings. Psychic, medium, spiritual guide, energy worker. Again, you had mediumship there too. So double confirmation there. We have warrior. You break through blocks and overcome obstacles to make way for the new. Attorney, competitor, team leader, coach, military. Next, we have outsider. You're an independent thinker who challenges the conventional status quo. Artist, inventor, wildlife handler, and entrepreneur. So you might want to start your own business. You may feel like you're on the outside quite a bit because you have those gifts. and you can see some things about people right away, right? You can see their aura. You're the mirror for them, so they may not necessarily want to be around you because you trigger them so much, those kinds of things. And that still leads me back to that collaboration card there. Next, we have nurturer. You give assistance to others by listening and acting with an open heart. Caretaker, altruist, helper, supporter, nurse, server. Next, we have rebel. You are a rule breaker who invents unique ways to bring about change. Artist, stockbroker, boss, influencer, performer. Next, we have messenger, again, with a I can't even say it, channeler. Okay, so again, channeler, messenger, double confirmation. Mediumship twice. You have a way with words that inspires and moves people to action. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Journalist, author, speaker, communications, media. Counselor, here we go. You give personal, social, psychological advice to help people resolve issues. Therapist, school or career advisor, clergy, law. And so you've got the warrior, the channeler, the liberator, all of these, somebody who helps, a beautiful energy here. And then we have adversary. You resist the status quo and like to debate and play the devil's advocate. Lawyer, politician, critic, psychologist, scientist. So what we're going to do last is we're going to go ahead and get some practical self-care messages for you about what you need to do at this point in time that's going to help you the most regarding self-care. Because I can tell you that some of the cards tell me right away that you need some time, some quiet time, because you got a lot on your plate. I just get an overwhelmed feeling kind of thing for you, Gemini. So let's see what we got for you for self-care. And this is what you are advised to do to really bring about some peace in your life, to bring about some times when maybe sleep will be better for you. Just things you need to do to nurture yourself at this time. So let's go ahead and see what we get for Gemini, Spirit. Go ahead and give me some messages for Gemini. Thank you. I will read them all when they come out. And I'm not going to read these in the reverse. You know whether you're doing them or not. And based on the fact that some of them are coming out in the reverse, that tells me already that you are not doing them. So it's all good. But we're going to read the cards so that we get an idea of what Spirit would like you to know to help you at this time. And don't forget to pray, meditate, do whatever you do to ask for your support from your spiritual team. That's going to be important also. Okay, Spirit, last go around anymore. Okay, last go around. Anything else? Last one. Ooh, you got a lot, Spirit. Gemini, I'm sorry. Anything else? Okay, that's it. All right. Let me go ahead and get these in some semblance of order. Not necessarily the exact way they came out, but, just the way. And I'm going to turn these around so I can read them. So it doesn't matter whether they came out in the challenge or not. This is the advice Spirit wants you to follow at this time. Okay, let's see what we have for you. So the first one we have is receive. You are being asked to be open to receiving universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you are worthy of these gifts and open up to them. So again, Spirit's asking for you to open up so that you can receive and align to the things. Because along with the gifts, there comes also other gifts of abundance and peace and love and anything else you could want. We've got declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. So again, this is about taking the time to do this. Declutter your mind to release the confusion. Declutter your heart to release the pain or anything that needs to be released from the past so that you can align. Okay. We've got home needs TLC. Give your home some attention, redecorate it, clean it, or sage it. So again, a cleansing of the home also brings about peace. Like if you use like a cleaning agent that like has orange in it, the smell may bring up your spirit and bring your vibration up as well. We've got read. The more you read, the more you'll learn. Okay, so this is about perhaps reading some things and learning about some things, maybe some of the things that we talked about with your gifts, and finding out more about this before you necessarily say, no, I don't want to do it, kind of thing. Okay, and it is a calling on your life here. We have feel what you feel. This is about acknowledgement here. You have the right to feel what you feel, but remember that you always have a right to be happy. So maybe there's something you're still holding on to, that's giving you the impression that you don't deserve to be happy. Spirit wants you to be happy. Spirit wants you to be everything that you're meant to be. We've got soulmate. Remember, I told you I was feeling like there is potentially a love situation here. The divine will provide you with love when you're ready. So there's some work you've got to do. If you want love, you've got to clear out some stuff. You've got to align to it. You've got to be in a place to receive it, open up your heart, that kind of thing, right? Social media detox, no posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. So this is about, really getting off the computer, getting away from the news, getting away from technology for a minute, and really, really taking some quiet time, some peace time, because it's really going to be important to you. Going for a walk out in nature, perhaps spiritual bath in the bathtub with some Epsom salts and your favorite scented oils. You can get spiritual bath kits if you look on Etsy. You can get all kinds of stuff. So really, really, having that luxury bath kind of thing for yourself to cleanse anything that needs to be released, to pray to spirit, all of that. We've got nutrition here. Your body is your temple. Try changing your eating habits. So again, whatever you're eating, again, remember your body's a temple. So getting on to maybe a healthier eating style. We've got overcoming the obstacle, get back on your feet, gain strength from a difficult situation. Again, that's where that vulnerability kicks in, right? Using your strength and perseverance and resilience to move forward, and move beyond the obstacle. Easier said than done. I know, trust me, been there, done that. It is not hard, not easy at all. Okay, but it is about you using the strength, and maybe and understanding that your vulnerability is your strength. We've got another card of open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. So, again, coming into that openness, being in a place to receive the things you've been asking for. We've got celebration here. Good times come from hard work. Time spent in good company. So there's going to be some great times coming up with great people. We've got release expectations. Do not focus on the money aspect of your dreams. Abundance will come at the right time. When you are in the right place for it, when it's the right time, divine will give you the gift of abundance, okay? It says plan your career, create milestones, and have a strategy to set yourself up for success. So again, laying out some plans, setting down and creating a step-by-step plan on how you're going to get wherever you're trying to go. Love your journey. So this is about not only wanting to get to the said point of the journey, but enjoying the journey along the way. It says be open to the idea of loving you. So this is about self-love. There's quite a few messages of loving yourself here. This is give less F's. The less you give a F, the happier you'll be. So the less you care about, what other people think and all that kind of stuff, you're going to walk into this piece of it all, and you'll be much happier for it. We have speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy. So again, it's that release by speaking up and saying your truth. We have ask your angels. This is your spiritual team wanting to come in. It says seek the divine. Your angels want to support you. And then the last one here, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was still in the reverse. Sleep and rest. We talked about this. Getting some peaceful sleep, getting some rest to rejuvenate. Let your body have the peace it deserves without feeling guilty. So maybe you got to say no to some people. Maybe you just got to shut the door and say, you know what, I can't do it anymore. You get to that wall sometimes in your life, and it's really about that's the time for you to really nurture you. And you don't want it to be when you're, down and out, when you can't get up. You want it to be at a time when you can put the boundaries in place, and manage that instead of spirit coming in and doing it for you, because they will do it. Trust me on that. And so I really do hope that this helps you, Gemini. Much love and light, Lady T.